Hello and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077 Part 3. If you missed the first two parts, I highly recommend going and watching them first. In the last episode, V steals a biochip from Arasaka Tower, which results in having schizophrenic visions of a middle-aged rock star named Johnny Silverhand corrupting her brain until she dies. So in order to save her life, V tries to find the person who sent her on the mission to get the biochip, Evelyn Parker. But of course, she's missing. One of Evelyn's close friends, Judy, tells us that Evelyn is a doll who worked at a place called Clouds, but we'll get to that later. There are a whole lot of quests going on in this video, and not all of them are the main quests, so I'm going to do my best to explain this in a clear way, although it is a lot. I wish this game had a quest wheel that showed which quest you're working on and how close you are to beating it, sort of like this one in Batman Arkham Knight. But instead, I have no idea which quests are main quests and which ones are not as important side quests. Either way, Johnny Silverhand claims that a woman named Rogue, who he used to know in 2023, might be able to help V and Johnny separate before V's consciousness falls out of existence. On the way there, we get a call from a dude named Mr. Hands, who says he can give us work, but I can't lie, I think the last person I would want to work for is a motherfucker named Mr. Hands. After that call, we arrive at a bar named the Afterlife, where Rogue is getting cussed out by this random chick. We sit down and tell Rogue that we need her help to track down a dude named Anders Hellman. Rogue hits us with, "Hey man, you got the whole city on your ass. Jackie, T-Bug, and Dexter are all dead because of you, so why should I help you?" At which point, Johnny gives V leverage, saying that Rogue left Johnny to die in Arasaka Tower in 2023. Rogue folds and says that she'll help, but it's going to cost $1,500, which we don't have because we are broke. On our way out of the Afterlife, we get in a car and get hit and ran by the city's driverless taxi company, Delamain. So we go to Delamain HQ and get a quick tour of the facility, where he tells us that some of the car's AI are going rogue because of a virus, and he needs us to help track down 8 of his missing cars. We figure we need $1,500 for Rogue, so we might as well help Elon Musk out a little bit. V tracks down the first car, and it appears to be having some sort of an anxiety attack existential crisis on the outskirts of the city. V tells the car that it needs to go back to Delamain HQ, and the car protests, saying it's unsafe to drive. V offers to drive, and Delamain reluctantly accepts if we take the drive slow and avoid hitting anything. So I make sure I drink a few beers to calm my nerves before hitting the road. V and Delamain arrive safely back at HQ, and we're off to find the next car. Upon arriving, the next Delamain vehicle is sitting on the edge of a cliff contemplating suicide. That's right, a car is contemplating suicide. Bro, why is my car suicidal right now? My car is about to jump off this ledge, bro. My whip is suicidal, bro. I don't record the rest of the car rescue mission, but they were all about having some sort of a crisis, whether it be fits of angry rage, or simply driving around between thin buildings trying to escape being brought back to Delamain HQ. After wrangling the final car, Delamain thanks V with some money and expresses what it's like to live as an AI in a world full of people.
When you live among humans, it is essential to find a shared, fundamental point of understanding. Truth and good are values proven to cause division, whereas beauty is universal.
This game has some surprisingly deep and introspective moments, more than I've ever experienced in any other action RPG game, and I gotta say I really like it. But we didn't quite have the money we needed yet, so V went to speak with Walk to claim the money that she earned by saving the naked babe from episode 1. Finally, V goes to investigate Clouds, a place where women sell their bodies for money, to look for Evelyn Parker. We speak with a Joy Toy named Sky, where V unfortunately has a therapy session instead of getting freaky. Eventually, V gets fed up with her newfound shrink and asks where she can help find Evelyn. Sky directs V to a male Joy Toy named Tom upstairs in the VIP section. So V sneaks past the guards, desperate for information on how to get Johnny Silverhand out of her head. Tom tells V that Evelyn mysteriously disappeared and that their boss said she left. The boss won't tell V where Evelyn is, so V stands her ground until things get messy.
She got what was coming, as will you.
After dispatching of the boss man, we search his computer and find that Evelyn was sent to a ripper doc named Fingers in a very sketchy part of town named Jig Jig Street. Before confronting this man, Johnny and V discuss their fate. Johnny claims to have a lead to learn how to separate from V. He was a target of Soul Killer, an AI developed at a place called Mikoshi, where he thinks he can reclaim his life and V can get her brain back if the Evelyn Parker lead doesn't pan out. Speaking of which, V and Judy get together to meet Fingers, a very sketchy and questionably dressed Ripper Doc who does not understand the gravity of the situation. V puts him in his place and carefully extracts the relevant information from him. He tells us that 2 thugs from a brain dance studio named the Death's Head took Evelyn. V watches a Death's Head brain dance to learn more about where they might be keeping Evelyn.
Ordered recently. Scalpel. Electric cork patch on the coveralls. Can't beat that rich synth cough aroma. Okay. We're looking for an electric cork power plant located near Bucka Slice.
Through genius detective work, they find a location and begin to infiltrate. V begins to slowly pick off targets one by one until everyone guarding the warehouse is disposed of. Judy follows closely behind and discovers Evelyn's shirt in this prison cell-like room. V dispatches of more goons and clears the path for Judy. They find Evelyn tied to a radiator and unconscious but alive. They bring her home safe and leave her recovering in her apartment. After finding 2 suspicious brain dances that could lead to more information about what happened to her, V and Judy go investigate. The first brain dance shows Evelyn talking to a mysterious woman with a shrine to a group of netrunners called the Voodoo Boys. In the next brain dance, we hear a woman speaking French over the phone, and all we can translate is something about Johnny Silverhand leading them to Alt. I don't know if Alt is a person or a place, but it sounds suspicious. V says that she'll go looking for the Voodoo Boys, and Judy wishes her good luck and a good night until they meet again.
Thanks, Judy. No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin.